Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another Matchday experience on the channel and part 2 of the poll that I did before Christmas asking where you guys wanted me to go and watch a game of football. Today is Sporting 87 versus Kesgrave in Bury St Edmunds, and although I am feeling awful, as you can probably hear, I am still looking forward to this game because I've heard a lot about Sporting this season. Every person I've spoken to in Division 1 has said that Sporting are going to be one of those teams that are right up there this season. And it has proven to be the case. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they play and what they're all about. I've already seen Kesgrave a couple of times this season under Nick, but now Nick has obviously resigned and they're under new management. So here is the current league table. Sporting are 5th, but effectively joint 3rd. They're level on points with 3rd and 4th. And they are in that chasing pack who are going for the top 2. Again, as everyone has been saying, that is the case. That Sporting are doing really well this season. And I think, to be honest, if they hadn't have picked up some of those draws, especially recently, they've picked up 2 draws in games that on paper they kind of should have won. But, you know, that is the way that this league is. All it takes is for one team to get everyone fit and everyone available. And all of a sudden the team just transforms. Whereas for Kesgrave, since Nick has left, basically they've had 4 games. They lost the first 2, but then recently they've won 2 and they've scored 10 goals in the process. So something has obviously clicked in the last couple of weeks. And they've been doing really well and have pulled themselves away from the bottom of the table. But yeah, it's still really early this morning. It's about 9:30 at the moment. So I've still got ages to go before kick-off. But I'm going to be heading over there on my own at the moment, but I'm meeting up with Drew, who is a really, really massive non-league football fan. So I'm going to leave a link to his Twitter in the description below if you guys want to go check him out. He goes to way more games than what I do. He's an absolute non-league fanatic. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of hours, or well, in a few moments for you guys, when I'm off to the ground. See you in a sec. So, I've arrived, and to be honest, absolutely incredible facilities here at Sporting. For me, I used to play on the pitch, which is probably about a mile or so up the road where they used to play. But for today, well, where they are nowadays, it's very impressive, completely different facilities than what I was used to. So it's looking good. They've obviously got the pavilion, which apparently has just been built, or been built about 5 years or so ago now. Yeah, had a little bit of a tour around there from someone. It was really nice of them to do that. But the pitch is looking in a fairly decent condition. They've got a full-time kind of groundsman here because they take care of the cricket pitch as well. So they've got that kind of going on their side for Sporting. But we've got about just under half an hour before kick-off. So just a case of now keeping warm, making sure everything's all okay, and we're ready to go. I'm looking forward to this from, as I said, from a Sporting perspective and from Kesgrave. They're both coming into this in decent form, so it should be a good match. Speak to you in a sec.
Thanks, man.
Go for goal! Go on, Luca. Go on! Go on! Hi, Jack. Right man coming! Hard luck. Right idea, Jack. We've done it, Brand. Midfield, you're letting him run there. Fight it on! Come on, Nate! Take him on, Nate! Take him on! Oh, ref! Oh, he did not give it! Oh. Good block. Told you that was going to happen. Fair play. Good header. Offside, ref! Drew, get goal side 11. Be the second option, B. Big light, big light. Squared it across like that. I think they should do that. Put in lower crosses. Get him.
Get close to him. Close him down.
Don't let him shoot!
So, half time, 1-0 to Kesgrave. To be honest, I mean, Sporting had about 2 or 3 good opportunities. They had a chance cleared off the line. They were dominating the first sort of 25 minutes. And then Kesgrave got themselves in the lead. I just, unfortunately, didn't catch the actual cross in. It was probably about 5 or 10 yards inside the Sporting half. A brilliant cross in. And then, yeah, really, really good header to make them 1-0 up. And to be honest, Kesgrave have been dominating since that part. Sporting heads have kind of dropped a little bit. And as I said, Kesgrave have kind of pushed on and had ample opportunities. They're really good on the wings and really good at putting balls into the box and causing problems. But from a Sporting perspective, they'll be disappointed they didn't take their chances. But yeah, half-time, 1-0 Kesgrave, and more of that in the second half because it's been a great game. Honestly, the first half has just absolutely flown by. It's just been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, more of that. See you guys for the second half footage. I can't really talk too much at the moment, to be honest, during the game because it's so windy. I've tried recording a couple of times and the footage, or the sound rather, is just awful. But yeah, you'll see more of the second half footage in a second.
15 nice things. Yeah, that was speculative. He went to give. Why would he go down? Why would he go down? He's got the ball, pass, so why would he go down?
The third penalty incident we've had in this game, to be honest. They've all been for Sporting way, and ref's giving him a yellow card for diving. I'll have to watch that again. I don't think that was a dive. As the bloke is just sitting here for number 2, why would you go down when you're in that position? It makes no sense.
What a finish.
1-1, got a game on. Fantastic goal, well worked in terms of the front two linking up very, very well. Nice 1-2, calm finish under the keeper. He took his time, he composed himself, he got himself set up. Great finish. Probably only about 10-15 minutes into the second half, so we've got plenty of footage to come here. Yeah, about an hour mark, yeah, so about 30 minutes to go. 1-1, bring it on.
What I see every... Hit it!
That is a hell of a strike. That is absolutely superb. Completely against the run of play. I mean, Sporting have been absolutely dominating the second half. I've been really pushing for it. But Christ, what a goal. What an absolute brilliant finish. 2-1 Kesgrave, and probably what, about 10 minutes to go? Just over 10 minutes and maybe injury time. It's going to make for an interesting game now.
9 minutes left. Good. Good ball. Ball. Unlucky. Out wide. Oh. Good. Well done.
So there we have it, full time 2-1 to Kesgrave. From a Sporting perspective, that game, they're going to be disappointed because they had ample opportunities to win that. Big appeals for a penalty in that second half. I think that probably, out of the 3 penalty appeals we had, that was probably the most sort of stone wall penalty, but the ref gave it as a dive. I was really shocked with that, and having watched it back, I do think that it was a foul. But yeah, as I said, from a Kesgrave perspective, they dug in deep and they did what they had to do, and the winner was absolutely superb. It was a hell of a strike, and it was a great way to win a game of football. But you know, from a neutral's perspective, for me, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great game to watch, and it's just going to prove, and my point is that at this level of football, there is still some great action to be had, and you need to get yourself down here to watch this kind of football, because honestly, that was absolutely superb, that game. It just flew by. The 2 hours have just gone in a blink. So yeah, it's been absolutely superb. But if you have enjoyed the matchday experience, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. I'm now going to be speaking to the Sporting manager after the game, so I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say on it, whether or not he agrees with my opinions as well. But yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button so when that video comes out, you're the first to know about it. But yeah, until we see each other next time, as always on the channel, adios.